one thing that we didn't cover earlier, and we probably should have, just because I missed it, but obesity, kind of shutting the old hot dog holes, for what you like to say.
I did get a lot of text messages about that one.
Did you?
Yeah.
It's good. It's gold. I love it. But with especially post COVID, but with so many people being inside, not many people exercising, during that time of COVID, people either lost a lot of weight and got healthy, or they got out of shape and fat. So we are dealing with that a lot. There is a lot of obesity. There's a lot of obesity for folks that are trying to join. And guess what? I'd be lying if there's not a bunch of obesity within the military, but they're at least already in the military. So like they're a step ahead of you. But like we are seeing record number of people not thrown away, but turned away because of obesity.
And all the medical things that come along with obesity, right? Even at a young age, which is what is super surprising to me, is how you can get old age medical problems just by being fat when you're young. I think one of the problems that the way we approach this is if you're listening right now and you're like, yeah, COVID, that's why I'm fat. Like, you need to put that shit away right now. You are fat because you neglected to take care of yourself. And there's no better reason to work out than for yourself. You know, like, and we see this a lot in the military too, where people will be like, oh, I hate working out because I'm forced to work out. It's like, you got a wrong perspective. Like, you're not working out and staying in shape for the Air Force. You should be working out to be a more capable human being, and so that you live longer, and so you can affect the world around you in a more positive way for a longer period of time. And so, like, all these excuses, like, oh, COVID and you know, the foods and all this other crap, like those are just excuses. And just like every other excuse in life, including my own that I tell myself, they're all bullshit. And then it's nonsense. And so, like, if you're listening to this, like, just get rid of that shit. Like, be like, I value myself enough to be a fit human being. I don't give a shit if you're joining the military or not. You should be, to be a better American, to be a better human, to be a better husband, father, you know, wife, mother, child, whatever you are. I'm not going to go into the rest of it. You should be as fit as you possibly can be. You got a floor in your room, right? You got ground outside. You got space to move around. You have control over how much you eat. Like, do it for you, and do it, you know, and then there shouldn't be anything beyond that.
Yeah, there was I remember seeing a commercial. I can't remember if this was on American TV or British TV, but it was a grandfather that was looking at like his granddaughter, a picture of his granddaughter they had on his nightstand or table, something like that. And all of a sudden you see him start, you know, getting some weights out in his garage, and he starts slowly working out, building up the kettlebell swings and stuff like that, you know. But he was just starting out, and before you knew it, and what it was he was taking the kettlebell and like picking it up just kind of like that. Yeah. And he was training for months, and then finally his granddaughter came to visit, and he was actually able, you know, she ran to see him, and he was able to pick her up and stuff like that and play with her. And it was just one of those things. I can't remember what the commercial was for. Maybe it was for physical fitness or something like that. But it's one of those things. It's being prepared for life, because yeah, okay, you could train for the pipeline, you could train just to be in the military, but you will never know when you are put in a situation where you have to react, whether that's, you know, to an active shooter, maybe responding to a car accident, and you got to, you know, in San Antonio, and you got to pull a couple people out of a car, because that never happens.
Nope.
Maybe, you know, another car wreck where, you know, car flips down upside down in a ditch, and you just happen to be a PJ, and you go underwater into this car to get 3 children out. You know, that happens too. So, you know, there's plenty of folks, and I know I'm using cars, but there's active shooter events. There's, I mean, the situations are endless, and you need to be able to perform. Imagine if you could have saved somebody or yourself or one of your family members. You could have protected somebody if only you were in shape enough to do it. If only you were strong enough to lift something off somebody. If only you were fast enough to get away from somebody. And
yeah.
Go on a rant.
Well, no, that's one of the thing about one's ready, right? Like I've thought about the name a lot, and it's like I think everybody gets the chance to be that one person to make a difference once in their life at least, right? And if you're not ready for it, then you're going to live with that regret forever. You know, like we have like all these sayings that we say on here that all kind of tie into each other. Like everybody's going to have the opportunity to do something, to make a difference. You know, like that saying about like the one warrior that brings everybody home. That's not the same person in every situation. Like life is full of a lot of different situations, and you need to be ready to respond to whatever's happening around you to have a positive impact. So, yeah, I think
you just never know when that thing's going to happen, though. That's the thing, you know.
Yeah,
it could happen, you know, at the end of a freaking retirement ceremony and at you know, at night, or a retirement reception at night, whatever, you know. Again, it's just, you never know when something like that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Or you've got to protect kids, or you got to protect somebody else. I mean, you're seeing a lot of things now. And it's because there are so many cameras everywhere, and everybody's got a phone, and people, unfortunately, are more apt to pick up a phone and start recording instead of helping somebody out, which is sickening. But at the same time, I also, you know, whatever.
Well, it's not just obesity, right? It's everything.
Yeah.
It's you can't get blackout drunk every night and be ready for something. You know, you can't just be doing whatever. You know, like you have to like be aware of your surroundings. And so like your life choices, the living in moderation, the taking care of yourself, taking care of the people around you, like it's a lifestyle. And this victim mentality of like, oh, I have to do this because of this. Like, don't think of it that way. Like if you're so self-centered that you can't imagine yourself being in a situation where you need to help somebody else because those people just don't matter. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like that's when you become, in my mind, a terrible person, when you don't even consider the world around you, the people around you, when it comes to the choices that you make. So,
oh, dude, that's a whole nother topic right there. In terms
put your carts away, pieces of crap.
But what's that?
Put your carts away. You know?
Yeah. Carts.
We all fired up for a second. Let's talk about the economy. I don't know.
Yeah.